that says the economy has just not worked for middle class America, and we need therefore a kind of radical overhaul, right? And to the extent that there is strong kind of intellectual support for, let's say, the huge Trump tariffs, it often comes out of this perspective, right?
And tariffs being just the tip of the spear, in a way, the really rigorous, thoughtful people envision some larger reordering of the American economy, but tariffs are, kind of a symbol of this.
Well, tariffs as an opening into dramatic industrial policy that presumably would go beyond what the Biden administration did. I personally think we may or may not get Trumpian tariffs. I don't think you're going to see a dramatic right-wing restructuring of the American economy. I think the question is a little narrower than that. And I see that as sort of the tension inside the Trump administration going forward. Like, are we returning to a kind of just dynamism-oriented, libertarian government cutting, or is there, again, some sort of populist synthesis available?
My vision, and I wonder how you react to this. We were talking about this idea of the right as the anti-left, and kind of what are the ideas that kind of occupy that space. What dominates. My vision is that the thing that is healing ultimately is going to be the embrace of certain values, ideas, sensibilities, habits that contribute to human flourishing ultimately. And that the idea that you're going to look to a tax credit or the idea that you're going to look to the state to deliver this, it's just not going to happen. You need the state to be competent within its domain, highly effective, capable, and competent within its domain to create the conditions so that we can actually build these really families or networks of families or community. It's a pluralistic vision for what the ultimate solution is going to look like to this discontent you're describing. And the fantasy of government fixing these things is something that stems from this intense secularization and this kind of collapse of communal life. And so when I think about Musk, I guess my reaction is this seems very exciting, the idea of celebrating the energy of building and creating and the idea of, kind of unleashing wealth creation. These kinds of things can be good and healthy. What I see JD is kind of thinking about in a really impressive, earnest, genuine way